We are leaving our last camp. Started again pretty early today. We've got 17 miles on the big lake. And so yesterday we got a little intro on what that can look like and got in right before the wind would have made us hunker down. So today, starting early, we're hoping to get around Ferry Point, which is probably the most dangerous section. And then we'll continue on to where our car is parked. It's been very beautiful. The sunrise is on one side, it's very pink sky, and full moon or near full moon on our other side. So beautiful paddle this morning. We're approaching the crux of our final day. Tim is taking on a little bit of water at the bow, a few splashes here and there as the waves start stacking. We've got another half kilometer, maybe a kilometer, and then we'll be able to make the turn. We'll have this wind at our back, and it's supposed to shift north so we can hide in the lee for the rest of the day. But one more K, gotta keep us from flooding, and we'll be all set. Well, we made it to Ferry Point. We're tucked around the corner, out of the worst of the wind, but not for long. So no camera shots today. Get to enjoy it for ourselves. 2 hands on the paddle type of day. We made it around Ferry Point. Now, how much for it? We have quite a bit of paddle back, but that was the tough part, and we get to ride the waves the rest of the way back. And eventually I think the waves will die down on us, since this is about a 6-hour paddle today. But only a couple waves crested the gunnels. Tim got to experience the splashing up front.
It was exciting. Well, like, it's so funny because in a sea kayak, wouldn't bat an eye at that.
Yeah.
That'd just be a nice little cruise in the morning. Canoe, totally different game.
Yeah, you can't flood it.
Yeah.
Or we need to up our game and get some good deck covers and thigh braces.
Learn to tandem roll or whatever you have to put it in canoe. We have a thunder cell north of us. We have a thunder cell east of us. But behind us there might be some clearing, or there might be another cell behind us too. This day just keeps getting better. But we're in a good spot. We're past the crux of Ferry Point. The winds have already died down, the waves have died down. And if we have to, there's tons of sites along here, decent areas to get out and wait it out. Let's see how far we can get before something happens. I don't know what, something's gonna happen. It's still really warm as well. So we haven't had that temperature drop like a rain cell moving over us. That's good. But yeah, it's getting... It might be raining at the park actually. We're all the way down at the end of the lake. There might be some rain, or maybe past it.
So we're outpacing a thunder cell here, and we've got some blue skies behind us. So at this point we are close to land. We can hear and see the thunder and lightning, but it is on the other side of this peninsula and moving away from us. So we're at this point just giving it time to clear out before we continue paddling. We thought we might make it to a campsite first, but if we try for that, we're gonna end up right in the middle of it. So instead, we're just floating, waiting for it to pass so that we can continue on.
So we came to shore. The thunder cell just north of us is getting close. And now looking out to the east, that is getting gnarly. That's like getting, that's the center of an updraft over there. Stuff's starting to rotate. That's
something.
That's something.
We knew that the weather was going to shift and start coming down from the north, but that happened pretty fast. We were hugging the shoreline, waiting it out, and all of a sudden that wind really shifted from moving away from us to coming down onto us. So,
and the temperature dropped significantly quickly. Like, I'm chilly now almost.
Yeah.
But we got our canoe tied up here. We're in the lee of this little cove, so we're nice and protected, but we're gonna get some eyes on our surroundings a bit here and assess. So we're somewhere out here on this little stretch. See it lining up. Man, look at those clouds. These are spooky clouds. These are updraft clouds. We can see the rain moving away from the park down there too now, by the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like the main center of the cell is east of the park now, or east of the lake. This might not be lightning policy for everyone. We're pretty confident this storm is clear and there's nothing behind us. We haven't seen or heard anything behind us. And it's actually blue sky to the southeast. So yeah, I think we're gonna just keep cruising. Being very cautious, of course, following the shore, always having an escape plan.
Yeah. We knew it was gonna turn down from the north, and it did. And I think, at least I was surprised by how fast it switched.
That wind change happened very quickly.
Which is why we were hand-railing the shore.
I think we played our cards right.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, we chose a really great beach to hang out on. Super luxurious.
Yep. Rain's coming down. We just had a close lightning strike. We are getting off the water right now.
We're up in the trees. We had 2 big strikes right overhead. Like flash, 1, boom. So we got off the water as quick as we could. The canoe's tied up on the water. That was exciting.
It's the type that you feel rumble in your rib cage.
Yeah, that was loud. That was heavy.
We saw a little bit sneaking up behind us and we're like, we need to keep an eye on that, and 1 second later, lightning strike.
These thunderstorms here, from our experience, they blow over really quickly. There's not enough heat and energy in the air and on the ground to fuel them for just rumble all day. So just like the one we had earlier, it blew over pretty quickly, and hopefully this one will last 20 minutes overhead and then it'll be by.
Yeah. All right, let's go set it out.
Yeah, hurry up and wait. Our GoPro battery just died, so we're doing a hot swap here because we didn't have a spare ready. But the rain has passed currently. Came down really hard there for a while.
You guys all missed out on Tim singing across the bay while we were paddling through the rain.
It was pretty lovely.
Making our sweetie sail as she sings out from the sweet town of day.
Camera came on 67%. That'll get us through.
Good enough.
How you feeling though?
Wet.
Everything's just wet.
No, feeling good. I think we've both been waiting for a good storm on this trip, and we thought it would be at camp with our tents in a safe little cozy place. But we'll take this, go out with a bang.
So we're back at the provincial park, and as usual on trips like this, there's no fanfare, there's no photographers, except for the nice lady who took a photo of us. And now we just kind of pack up and go home and sit with our thoughts for a couple hours in the car. Oh, but it's so nice to be back. It's good. I feel like we finished the trip feeling strong and excited, and yeah, I'm sure all the emotions will come later, but right now it's just nice to make it here.
We did it, Tim.
We made it. Today has been just a really interesting day. Started off with that couple big crossings over past Ferry Point. Big wind, waves, just kind of race pace for an hour or so just to get around that headland. And now it's hot, it's calm, it's sunny, it's muggy. And then everything in between here and there. The rainstorms, calm, the wind. It's amazing. It's a great way to finish this trip off. Just a little bit of everything. And here comes Danielle with the car. So we can get all loaded up and make our way home.
Back to civilization.
So how are you feeling now that we're about to load up?
Numb. Like it's not over yet, but it is. How are you feeling, Tim?
I think I'm kind of in that same sort of realm of like I don't know what to feel yet, because I mean this could just be another day.
Yeah, and we've had some breaks in our trip of like the train and just different pieces that really shifted our pace, and then we got back in the trip and then shifted our pace and then back in the trip. So I feel like we're gonna go back in the trip later today.
We'll see how that goes once we get the air conditioning going.
Yeah.
See if it still feels that way.
I think giggles are gonna happen at some point on this car
We're just gonna lose it. That should do it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That'll travel.
Will this work now? Yeah, it just needed a battery pulled.
Now what?
I don't know.
What do we do? So that's everything that we've been hauling for the last 2 weeks. Just.
Gotta put a canoe on top.
Oh yeah, the canoe. So that is the thing, isn't it? The canoe's over there.
I would like to bring that home.
Bye.
For future use.
Yeah, bye.
As a souvenir. Back.
Costume change again. We've done these sorts of trips enough that you always leave a fresh bag of clothes in the car. So at least when you get off the water, even if you haven't showered or whatever, you can at least put on some clean clothes so you don't scare the locals when you get back to civilization. Oh, snack time?
Snack time. Crunchies, salties, all the goodies.
I'm so excited for these snacks. I've been talking about them last day. My favorite. So good. Yeah, I guess let's get out of here.
Yeah, we're out of water, but there's whiskey left.
If we're desperate, we can stop for a whiskey break.
I'm gonna turn the camera on again.
Almost a beam with, sorry there's no microphone so the sound will be shit. Bonus contents. We're not even at Shaft Low yet. The roads are wonderful. Both washboardy and loose at the same time. Full of boulders and anyway, that's all the report for now. Cheerio.
Making our sweetie feel like she sings out from the street down his day. Rockaway bounded to the garden, where master our fetters we carry. That's the iron chains we cried for them. Good women we left in sorrow. The mainsails and furled, their curses we heard, at the English and Oxford tomorrow.